Don't have to
They need to put that in the garbage. There you do is different. It's divine.
What's up, y'all? It's Lady Devine. Hey, I'm back. What's up? How y'all been? How was y'all Christmas? Mine was not good, but it's okay. I'm still here. Blessed to be here. So, we have some special guests tonight. Mikey Jay, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we have some people from Kwanzaa. And also, we may have another person, Nickol, doing some pillows. So, what's up, Ty?
Hey, how
It's
you
my
doing?
first time meeting Ty.
How you doing, Miss Kimberly? How you doing today? How y'all doing today?
I'm
It's
glad
Black
to
Tie.
meet you.
I'm glad to meet you too.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you. I'm like,
I've
I'm
been
gonna
waiting
get
on
the
you.
feeder.
What?
Hold on, get the feeder, because I've been telling Leah for like weeks, like she gotta put me on. She gotta come get me.
Yeah.
So
Guess
I'm here.
what? You on.
I'm here.
But it's about to be on. Popping.
We got Mr. Mikey Jay here today.
That's right.
Director.
How you doing, everybody?
We
Yeah.
good.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays, happy holidays.
Miss Spicy, you not pulling up?
Yeah, Miss Spicy.
Yeah, we had accident last time and one chair, so I
that one.
almost did it. Like, for sure.
That's why we gonna move this out the way.
Yeah, and then it's like she didn't need to go
But
that
y'all,
way.
guess what? I'm glad to be here. We got Ty that's gonna be part of the cast.
Hey
I
y'all,
know Spicy.
Spicy. I'm glad my baby is back. Oh my gosh, it was a good experience, but she's thorough with it. Period.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
Thanks so much for filling in.
You already know I got
Great
your back.
job.
Period.
But I'm glad to be back, y'all. I'm like, I am not missing this week.
No.
I feel better. I was in the bed just screaming and crying all night, but I'm here. Shit. I was like, damn it, take his leg off. I don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta work.
Yeah, that ain't no joke. When they tell you to let you get a knee replaced, ask them all the questions. Ask them about that pain, because they don't tell you the truth. They be like, "Ah, it's gonna be okay.
They
You,
say,
you're gonna be walking the same day."
It's just gonna hurt a little
Take
bit.
these 2 pills here
Mhm.
with a cup of water and lay back. It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Levitate your leg. No.
let me tell y'all something. I couldn't even wake up. I don't know what they got. I think they trying to put me to sleep good. Cause I couldn't wake up. They tried to call my cousin, tell her to get up. I said, okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
An hour later. Oh, I'm up.
Look.
I'm all right.
I said, I gotta use the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, right? I'm out like, they said, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. I was like, oh, I gotta stay here. This how ruthless these young people is these days, y'all. They getting these little PCA jobs and nursing jobs. It's both of us, not just one race, but both of us. They lazy.
Oh, very lazy.
Lazy. They told me, the girl told me I pee too much. I said, I pee too much. She said, you just went to the bathroom 15 minutes ago.
I'm gonna go again. Again.
Oh, we got a caller. Busy one radio. This is Fashion Talk. How can I help you? Please come open the door. We can do that. Okay, anyway, so I'm sitting there like in the bed. Had to use the bathroom. She said, okay, just call me when you gotta use the bathroom. I said, okay. So 15 minutes later, I had to use the bathroom, right? So I hit the button and it was 10 minutes later and I said, excuse me, I gotta use the bathroom. They said, oh, we getting to you. Now, I don't know why they didn't give me no bedpan. I don't care about using the bedpan. I would have used what? And that much pain, I ain't want to get out anyway. But then she came in there with an attitude. So I said, okay, thank you very much, miss. Got back in bed. 15 minutes later, I pushed the button, had to use the bathroom, and they didn't come. So I got out the bed, and all these alarms went out. Woo, 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 woo. They was running. I said, see, I told you.
I got a trick for you.
I got you. I go to the bathroom by myself. Don't play with me.
Play with yourself.
Play with yourself. What?
Kids.
But
They
then,
get-
if
they
you
get
do that,
paid.
then that's when they really get in trouble because
You
you're a foul patient and you don't supposed to walk.
So guess what? I took down names and I reported all of them.
You reported to your cousin because I get them kind of messages.
No, this was that
You-
Jewish.
I know, but I'm just saying you call patient relations because people
Oh,
like that
they
they don't need to be
They
working there.
reported.
Yeah,
They reported.
they don't need to be working there because that don't
What?
make sense. And that goes for nursing homes too. Like they all just they going to
lazy.
get these jobs and
For the
not
money.
caring for the people.
So y'all, I got some it's like half flat, right? So I'm supposed to get paid when I right? So I go to get my bill because they can't email me the bill. They can't fax me the bill. So they said, you gotta come and get your bill. So today was my first day out. I went and got my bill. My bill, $20,000. And you mean tell me you can't take me to the bathroom and you charging me $20,000?
A little too high.
Woo! We gotta make a film on that, Mikey Jay. Cause they off the chain. So anyway, I'm glad to be here, y'all. Happy holidays. It's about to be New Year's 2023. And well, can we get my products? Mel, can you get my products? I got some designer comforters, y'all.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was just looking at my bed like, I can't wait to get a Louis Vuitton on you.
Boy, they bad. I just bought 2 Louis Vuittons with me.
Okay.
And whoever be there,
you got the.
I got them all.
Yeah, you got the comforter sets. You got the bond. I'm like, oh, she doing.
Shower curtain.
That's what I did see. They say I'm
To
bougie.
match. Oh, you
They
bougie?
say I'm bougie, so that's gonna really do it.
Oh,
That's gonna do it.
bougie time.
That's what they gonna do.
What?
People come over my house like, so your mama looks through this like, no, I got taste. I love taste, little taste.
Oh, you was a little designer for yourself.
Yeah,
I know that's
I know I do a
right.
little stuff.
Yeah, some men gotta do something for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Self-care.
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 I like a man that can do for his own. Don't
Right.
expect me to fix dinner every day. What? Let's switch this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn.
That's right.
What? It's all good. But I'm glad to be here, y'all. Yeah.
You act like you
Get it on now. You ain't been there what?
Yeah.
A couple weeks?
Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. I've been in that bed. I've been eating cakes. And every night I have to have an ice cream with chocolate on it and everything. I was like,
Ice cream at night just seals
Chips.
the deal. It just seals
just
the
out of
deal.
control. Like, what happened to my diet? But guess what? I still got that life on the drawer. And hold on, let me show y'all. I'm gonna try to show y'all. It's still flat, y'all. What?
Okay.
That life on the drawer ain't no joke. Y'all better get y'all some. Cause guess what? I ate all of that. And still
Got my tongue.
got my tongue. Cause I'm getting on that
Tell me
beach
what the yummy.
real soon. And
Tell me
be like,
the
what?
yummy. Gotta have to tell me what the yummy.
What? You know what I'm saying?
And still keep it on base.
It's all good. It's all good.
Still looking good.
Yeah,
That's right.
We got a young filmmaker in the house.
That's
y'all.
right.
Mikey, did you put Mikey Jay on the
Commercial,
No,
the
Well,
promo,
on the what's that program?
streaming
On
on
the program,
green. No,
Yeah, you should put him on there because you gotta do your own now. Okay, that's all right. I'm sorry I was late, y'all. It was like I had a lot to do today. This is my first day out. Had to go get my titties closed. They was like,
Lord.
I said, oh my God. First y'all did my leg, now y'all want to squeeze my teeth.
See, this is an episode that you can put on like a video of yours. Like this little episode. Yes, girl, yes.
Tell me.
All this.
It's filming.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Audio.
anyway, they call it a mammogram. Y'all know that,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
But they will fuck you up. Don't have no milk in your titties because it's all coming out. And guess what came out of mine? Some dust. It was like, I said, damn, girl, you ain't have to do it that hard.
Right.
So, yeah, that was some shit. It did have to go downtown. Got to find me a private investigator.
Oh,
Girl.
oh,
Because
geez.
some guys just think they just can get away with everything, right? But guess what? I'm about to get mad 28,000. Quit playing with me, boy. We're gonna find you. Just go. You're hiding out. But guess what? Take two quite low. And I'm see you in the morning.
Another Quero.
Another.
Another man in the morning.
They gonna
Ain't that right?
They gonna do more than love. I'm going. Woo! I can't wait. Here go Mel. She got the good.
The sleepless.
Yeah, so we got these new designer comforters, y'all, and they come with the throw blankets. We can just put that one up. Well, gotta take it out. Okay. Can't see the Louis Vuitton. Whoa! And put on your bed.
And what kind of material is it?
What they call it? Let's see.
This one.
Polyester.
That one got the actual symbol on it.
Here we go. Do this one. This one has the Louis on it. You can see.
You don't wear you don't use Converse. Okay. You like the style Louis Vuitton?
This the she set here.
I just stop by.
That's the she set
You
here.
stop by.
Yeah, they don't put those. They
This
don't,
one has the.
they don't do nothing for the community, so
Who don't do that?
Louis Gucci and all that. I stop by.
Oh, you You know how it is. See, they invented the stuff. We buy the stuff, but guess what? We are helping the community because this a black business.
What, Louis Vuitton?
No, I'm a black business.
No.
So whatever products that I have, I'm still helping.
Yeah, that's you. I'm talking about like Louis Vuitton product.
Itself.
Gucci itself.
Yeah.
They done got enough of my money to where I should have known my money was never gonna be put back in the black community.
Okay. Cause you went into the real store and you bought the real stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I see that. They took all his money. So you spent about $3,000 for this thing.
No. I don't have the sheets that's like that. The last time I bought anything Louis was probably like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much you pay? See, they got your 10 bands for nothing.
Couple bags, man. Couple bags. Gifts.
And you was in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I purchased like sneakers and knapsacks.
Okay.
You know, that,
They ain't get your chair. Y'all ain't got no chairs. Ain't no chairs.
That's all right. We got legs.
So you from New York?
yeah.
You guys can sit right here, both of you.
Okay.
All right, so
Before you
let me
started
let me see my
going-
other product.
Go ahead, Miss Mel. You go ahead.
I'm originally from the South Bronx. I was born in Harlem.
Okay. I can get feel out with your tone. I'm just like,
Born in Harlem.
Yeah, born in Harlem.
Okay. So tell me about Mikey Jay. I've been hearing a lot about Mikey Jay. Who is Mikey Jay?
Wow.
That's right. Tell them. Let them know.
oh wow.
I think you need to come look commercial, but you
Wow,
know,
that's why I had it.
I gotta go to them.
Cause I can't see
Um,
his face.
Where do I start? Music. Let's start with the music career. I have a couple of Grammy nominations. I have 13 American Music Awards.
How old were you when you started it?
Music?
Yes.
Oh, I was a kid.
Okay.
But professionally, I got my first deal with Universal in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and actually before the Universal deal, Warner Electro Atlantic, I was doing a deal with them, with Janine Horton and Ron Spalding at that time. And they were signing Mike Jones and myself and a few others, and I couldn't use my name. So I just wanted to wanted the Universal deal. And over there it was myself, Latoya Jackson, Freddie Jackson, so many others.
So now you went in as an artist or a songwriter?
As an artist,
Okay.
wrote and produced his own music.
Okay.
But by that
And it was
time,
Mikey Jay?
yeah, no, it was MJ at that time.
Okay.
But I was producing Bone Crusher, Nickol, Kelly Clarkson, Q from Day 26, Cuban Link, Triple Sage, is all my Terror Squad family. Just so many others. And
Cause I haven't heard your music. You got a sample for me?
I don't know, I put that on Regina.
Why you gonna do me like that though? Let's see what we can
We
find.
can definitely send it though. It's the new single out now is Ready Set Go.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, it's on every streaming platform you think of.
Okay.
But other than that, man, I done produce a lot of people.
Okay.
That's,
So how was it like working with them, like Latoya Jackson, Freddie Jackson?
well, we was on the same label.
Okay. So you never got to like to work with any of them?
Nah.
Okay, so who, out of everybody that you worked with, who was your favorite to work with, like artist?
That's kind of hard, man, because everybody's it's not a favorite. It's more
Like, okay.
energy.
Yeah, who had the best energy when you worked?
Like when they getting hyped up, I would say that it's a tie between Bone Crusher
Oh my God.
and Nickol.
Yeah, I wasn't working with her. I love Nickol.
Nickol is dope. Nickol is dope, man. She's at that time she was signed to Dame Dash.
Okay.
Dame
It's
Dash
before she
Music
dropped
GDM.
Back Against the Wall and all of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was doing Missy Elliott.
Okay.
So I did the songs Wash Away, The System,
When you say done, you produce?
5 other songs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. Watch
You do
the way
something.
you did your thing on Watch the Way. Gotta give you your props.
I appreciate that.
So you actually heard
I
it.
like Nickol Ray.
Okay.
I love her.
I don't even know who she is.
For real?
LAX, Nickol Ray.
But you know what though, like in your defense,
Mhm.
I just had this conversation with someone, and even for myself, for someone who doesn't know the Mikey Jay brand, whether it's my likeness or my name, only a narcissist will get offended if no one knows or can't recollect.
Oh, yeah.
So even with Nickol Ray, on my way here, I was just thinking how many people may not even know who Martin Sheen is, or Emilio Estevez, or like there's so many other actors and singers out there, like Melba Moore, right? I've been having communication with Melba Moore for my movie Hopeless Romantic. So this is an icon. So for people in the music industry not to know, especially the younger artists,
that's what it is. It's gonna be the younger people that don't know.
Exactly.
Remember when they had the awards and the young lady said, "Who is Rick James?"
That's not cool. But you know who I blame? I don't blame them.
But I mean,
A&Rs.
It's nobody to blame. They just came up in a different era.
No,
that happens all the time.
Listen, I'm in my mid-40s, right? I'm in my mid-40s. I could tell you who Chuck Berry was. I could tell you who Frankie Valli.
But that's because you was a lover of music.
No, that's because my mother introduced me to it. So there's no way that I know the artist you're speaking of too. I know you're speaking of.
Yeah.
How you don't know who Rick James is? David Chappelle done did skits about Rick James. There's no excuse. I think it was a clout chase, but it is what it is. My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
Any artist nowadays that gets signed, they need to have a history class when you sign these artists. Yeah. Because you have to pay homage. Like Jennifer Hudson. How you don't know who Jennifer Hudson is? Like, or Kelly Clarkson. These artists, academics, is really a clown for saying what he said when he called the old school hip hop artists bums.
Yeah, I don't really respect.
He went ham
at all.
Well, I know my granddaughters wouldn't know. My granddaughters wouldn't know those Jennifer Hudson. Even Jennifer Hudson.
How old is she?
She's 12.
Well, I mean,
I know some 12-year-olds who be knowing.
Yeah, she don't know Jennifer Hudson. And like you said, it's like what your parents brought you up in.
They might not
know. Because I grew up with Franklin
and
that's so true.
Anita Baker.
Yeah, Anita Baker, Gladys Knight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sade.
Yeah.
All
this. You know what I saw yesterday? You gonna laugh at this. You remember not High Five? Tristan, don't kill me, Tristan. He's in my film. He's in Cuffs. Remember not the Jets. It was
The Boys.
It was Hawaiian brothers and sisters. 5 Star.
Oh.
They came across my Instagram yesterday.
5 Star.
Wow.
5 Star. You gotta remember them. Google them. 5. The number, not the number 5, but the letters 5 and then Star.
So now, how many movies do you have that you're working on?
Well, okay, so I originally came down to Cincinnati to do a television series called Cougars, and nothing to my avail, but to the creator of the show, things didn't pan out the way they were supposed to for her. I'm already down here, already have some of my money up front, so I have to stick to the my contractual obligations. So when I got here, I'm ready to roll camera with Mr. Britton and Miss Wilhelmina and a few other people for the TV series. And I get the phone call that the main actress, she told me she can't come. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. I just drove, it's a 10-hour drive that took me 13 between stopping and stuff like that. I get here, I said, you know what? I'm not down here for nothing, man.
That's right.
I'm not down here for nothing, to waste my time, energy, and gas. Anything could have happened to me on a highway. This is the thing people don't take into consideration.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you get pulled over by an overzealous cop.
Anything.
Or you have an accident, or a deer runs across the highway, or whatever. So I started to roll camera on my new movie, Heathen. And so Heathen is the first film I completed down here.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where can we find it?
We're going to be releasing everything in 2023 through Dame Dash.
But you probably can see clips and stuff on YouTube.
Definitely. The Heathen trailer is on YouTube right now. Got great response. The trailer release party and the rap party all in one was great.
So now, do you think is it gonna go like straight to Netflix? Is it gonna be picked up by
Tubi or.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Or
great
when it
thing.
go to a bigger company like
Right.
Paramount or.
So that's the
Right.
great thing about
Cinema.
being with Dane. We have every streaming access and platform. I have 4,000 plus theaters to that I can show my films at. So what I do is I have a process. First thing I do is, of course, you got to wrap up the film.
Yeah.
Then we edit it. Then what I do next is I do red carpet premieres across the country.
Mhm.
So I go to different cities doing red carpet premieres. And it's a very lengthy process. It's very expensive, but at the end of the day, for me, it's not about the money. It's about the culture, the creativity, and the love of cinema. And just getting your work out there.
Mhm.
And I try to.
What got you into doing movies, from music going to movies?
I've been doing movies, man, in my head since I was a kid.
That's what because I'm upcoming film writer.
Okay.
So I was ecstatic to know that you was here. I just wanted to know, like,
Thanks.
if you got any advice for me, what should I like give you?
The first thing is get the idea out. You know,
Mhm.
get the idea out. Like, just put everything on paper. But before you allow anyone to see what you're doing or even hear about it, you want to register with the Writers Guild Association of America. And since you're on the East Coast, it's WGA East.
Okay.
So you want to register your work first. That's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to copyright your script. You can mail it back to yourself, poor man's copyright. Me, I would say wait the time and just get in touch with the United States Copyright Office. So you copyright your. Now, if you have a brand, you want to patent your brand. So like my franchise, Keys and Cuffs, I didn't just copyright that, I patented it.
Okay.
I trademarked it.
So can nobody else
Nah.
make a part or nothing?
Nah, unless they want their head broken. Like, I'm not going to the court right away. No, if you blatantly know what you're doing, because these people nowadays,
Right,
they're
don't
really
care.
disrespectful.
Right.
They don't care about a court process or nothing. So, of course, I won't break nobody's head.
But you said like
If they just make you want to
He
just.
said like he gonna do it.
Right.
Shit.
You
I'm
can break
looking
your
like.
head in a different way. You probably break your bread. You
So-
head.
I would say to you, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I would definitely say, don't sit on what's up there.
Oh, I don't. I
Because there's a lot of great minds that think alike, and by the time you probably want to get yours out,
Somebody already
someone
did
else
it.
has done it.
That's true.
Life is short. You're not promised the next 5 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. Don't look at the dollar value. Don't look at the dollar amount you may not even have. Get with somebody who has the same goal, same dream, and same aspirations as yourself, and travel that journey with them. Do not bring nobody along who cannot contribute to your dream. Like real talk.
So you live in Cincinnati right now? You're living there?
So what I did was I got tired of paying $2,000-3,000 a week on hotels for 6 months. Added up. So I'm officially do triple resident because I have a house in Jersey as well. So I have my Ohio ID.
Okay.
I have my place. And I started Natty Wood Films down here strictly for Cincinnati people. I have a film company.
Okay.
Natty
So
Wood Films.
tell me this: would you be interested in being a mentor?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to understand that.
Yeah, I already do that. I have a
Okay.
film academy called Anya Film Academy.
Oh, my.
And what I do is I go city to city, state to state, teaching the youth film. But not just being in front of the camera or behind the camera. I'm teaching Black youth etiquette, mannerisms. And it's a whole lot to it, just being in front of the camera, because you don't want to go in front of let's say this is like a casting office right here. You go into an audition, right? Kimberly, Spicy, and yourself, you'll go to an audition. It's 9 times out of 10, there's 4 white folks sitting right there. You don't know who's who. They're not gonna tell you who the producer, who the director is. They're not gonna tell you that. You go in there, yeah, son, yo, you out. You can forget it, especially if they don't got that type of role. Because sometimes you just by chance may get the nigga role, and I hate to say it like that.
So they supposed to read up on what their character's supposed to be like.
Exactly, like no, because when you go in, they'll give you a side. They'll give you a part of the script, a scene from it,
You have to
and you have to audition. So you don't know what you're walking into. So what we teach people, young to senior is, whether they're seasoned or unseasoned, is when you go into an audition, don't go in there with that niggerdom. Don't go in there being that. Go in there with some coof. Go in there with your head up. Don't go in there with like you a diva. You gotta be very humble, respectful, and don't go in there thinking you're gonna land it.
Yeah.
Go in there in your head, yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can do. But don't go in there because you get your hopes up, you get shot down real quick. So how you speak, how you walk, and then embrace the character. As soon as you read in the sides, already in your head it should be clicking. And just embrace the character. Like for instance, if they want Kimberly to play, let's say I'm Busy, right? I'm Busy. I'm Busy is a very charismatic, cool, calm, and collected Black American female. But yes, she has a witty side to her. They already gave her the characteristics. Now it's
For you
up to you to bring it to life.
Yeah.
For an example is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp created the entire Jack Sparrow character. Like his whole look. He went in there dressed like Jack Sparrow. The drunkenness, everything. Johnny Depp did that. So I would say.
So he didn't even read the script. He just went in.
He already had what he needed. He just went in there and went.
Somebody must have gave him something.
So it was him. It was his artistic side. It was his creative side.
Right. Just him.
A lot of actors are producers and directors themselves. They just, doing what they do as the actor to get their foot in the door. Prime example is you're familiar, of course, you're familiar with the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man.
Yeah.
Right. The first Iron Man or the first Avengers, he did get his money. He took his money, right? Right after the movie made what it made, they paid him everything he wanted. Anytime after that, he wanted no upfront money. He didn't take any money up front. He took back end. And he made over $300 million off that franchise. Avengers and Iron Man and all that. So when I'm out here, whether I'm on a film panel for Cannes or Tribeca, when I'm doing film panels or whatever city I'm in, I try my best and do my due diligence and bring this information to actors and directors and producers. And some of them know the information, some don't.
And I could say you are good. Because when I was on the scene with you, I mean, I was just in there like I was about to start acting myself. Like I was trying to get them ready to do what they had to do on the cast. So it's not easy like you think it is.
It's not.
It's not.
I said that to myself. Like, it's gonna be
Yeah, you just gotta trust yourself too at the same time.
I've always wanted to do.
So you have you have a screenplay or whatever a
Script.
and you say, okay, this is what I'm looking for this movie. So you do a casting. So when the casting come and they try out for these roles, they're given a contract, right?
So basically, what the first thing they get is called an LOI, letter of intent. A letter of intent means we're interested in offering you the role.
Okay.
Once you get the letter of intent, then you either agree to what's in the letter of intent, or then the next thing you get is the offer letter. Which is the offer letter. After the offer letter, and when I'm speaking traditional film.
Yeah.
Like Paramount, Lionsgate, Universal Pictures, Sony Pictures.
Yes.
So when I'm speaking in
I'm like,
the levels of it,
I'm here.
Letter of intent, offer letter, contracts. Then once you get on set, you have to sign a release form for your likeness. That's the traditional process.
That was Barry that just called. I apologize.
That's Barry.
When I missed the part that you were talking about. I'm trying to see what the process is. When they get their letter of intent, they get their roll.
So they get an LOI, which is a letter of intent, then an offer letter.
Offer letter. And in that offer letter, what's in the offer letter? The amount that you're paying?
Yeah, amount. Okay. So they agree to the offer, because the letter of intent is agreed to the role. Then you have to send the offer sheet, the offer letter. When you send the offer letter, let's say Kimberly is being offered $10,000 to do the role, right? Or Spicy's offered $20,000 to do another role, right? They can say yay or nay. Is it negotiable? Okay. It depends on the production company. Because the director is not the boss, the producer's the boss. So if the producers offer Spicy, Kimberly or Regina, Spicy rather, $10,000 or $20,000 for the same role, they're not supposed to disclose that. They're not supposed to disclose that to one another. That's why they sign non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. So when people are out here, and I'm glad you brought that up because I really want to touch on this. There's a lot of people doing unethical and illegal practices in the film industry, whether it be Atlanta, whether it be in New York, whether it be Ohio, Detroit, no matter where you may no matter where you may be from, a lot of people, especially actors, they don't know the process. They don't know the ethical and the legal portions of this game, because there's a lot of ramifications when you sign a contract, and once you sign it, you cannot negate the fact that they're giving us 5/10 of the law. You should have had hired an attorney, an entertainment attorney. Don't come with a criminal defense lawyer.
Like they don't know what they're doing about that.
Even for myself.
So on each movie that you're doing, you have a budget.
Yeah.
And the people that have come and auditioned and they gotten a role, they're getting paid on the back end, correct?
Yeah. So
once the movie is produced, it's out there, you've done your red carpet, now it's ready to go to whoever, Paramount, or
once it's ready for
Netflix
streaming
or whatever.
So with myself, I can't speak for other production companies, but for myself, that's more. So I'm a rapper, right? I'm still a rapper. So even when I was signed to whether Universal, Sony, even when I had my deal with Def Jam, I never took an advance, and I always utilized my old street ways, if you know what I mean, to hustle my music. So I'm grassroots. I would market, brand, and promote my music, even outside of what they were doing for me.
Welcome to On Impact Recruiting Services, where we offer all sports player profile.
But a lot of them are just trying to they think it's the thing to do. Just like a lot of people want to make movies now, like it's the thing to do. No, that's not the thing to do. The thing to do is to learn the business you want to be in, hone your craft, stuff like that. So when it comes to film festivals, it's just like going to this, you promoting your movies in movie theaters. But now it's like you've been selected for Cannes or Tribeca or the People's Film Festival, who actually honored me. When these people select you, that's a great feeling, man. Like the Newark Film Festival, there's so many others out there that are really reputable. Those are ones you want to stay nice and clear.
Because I hear about the New York Film Festival all the time, and I'm just like.
The ABFF is another great one. That's the African, the Black American Film Festival, something like that, the acronym. But any film festival out there that's reputable, you got to pay for the submission. Those are ones you want to follow with. There's a lot of them out there, man. That's Kurukuru. It's in New York.
Bullshit. That's in Spanish, right?
She said that's New York right there.
Nah,
Oh,
that's just
okay.
some Buruku, like.
Okay, just the language.
So basura, basura, I feel like that's Spanish.
Okay, so they signed their contract, they ready, the movie's out there, waiting for it to make some money so they can make some money, right? So they can get some payments, some royalties, whatever.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought royalties.
Uh-huh.
Actors do not get royalties unless they've invested in the film and or they negotiated that with the producers.
Yeah, because who was it? What's his name? He played the Lion King.
Okay, say that again.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about.
I can't think of
I know
his
you're
name.
talking about.
I know his name is Teddy from.
I know you're talking about. His mother set that up.
Yeah.
His mother set it up. So basically, royalties. Let's go back to music.
Mhm.
If you didn't write my music, if you didn't produce my music, you don't get royalties. Same thing with film. If you didn't write the film, create the film, you're not the executive producer who invested in the film, you don't get royalties.
Okay, so stop right there. So my late great nephew, Paris Disney, he was in one of the movies, correct? What, I know he played some roles.
You just like really blinded with that.
What is it, and I'm just asking, what is it that he has in the film? Is he named a executive producer? Does he get
Paris
royalties?
name more than that. Let me just give him like a couple of seconds, man. That was like, he's the reason why I'm still here in this city. I was leaving. Through the foolery and effery I went through, Paris is the reason why I'm still here. And when that happened, I was on my way home. I just spoke to him a few hours. I said, yo, look, it was me, it was myself, Mr. Britton in my car, and Bella Ray. We just came back from Atlanta. I remember it clear as day. I'm on the phone with Paris, and they want to crack jokes. I said, all right, Paris, when I get back, I'm gonna crack jokes. Or you can crack all the jokes y'all want. When I get back, let Mr. Britton at his house, drop him off, about to continue the trip up to New York. And I go on my Facebook, and I saw Barry's post, and fucked me up. So I called Ace, because I don't want to assume, I don't know which son he was talking about. Because I only know one son to me, and that was Paris. And Ace picked up the phone, and Ace said, let me, he said, Mikey, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna find out what's going on, because Ace was asleep. So I called Jason Cody, and then Jason verified it, and then Ace called me right back. And by that time, I had already made it to Pennsylvania. Wee hours in the morning. Now I'm instead of being sleepy, I'm wide awake. Fucked me up, because Paris wasn't just my associate producer. Paris
is that now tell me the film, because I know you got a couple films.
Yeah, he just wasn't an associate producer. He wasn't someone that came from a recommendation from Ohio Media School. He wasn't just someone who was supposed to be in front of my camera. You know, Paris became a brother. Paris reminds me of a few people that I still associate myself with that in the career. There wasn't no fucking fakeness, excuse my language, but it wasn't no fake shit with him. He was my brother, man. Like, real talk. And I don't call a lot of people. Me, you just talk out there. I don't call a lot of people my brother or my sister. If I call you my family, you my family. You understand what I'm saying? So when that happened, immediately, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. When I got back to New York, I already made it known that Paris never got to finish Heathen.
Heathen, that's what it is.
He never got to finish Heathen. We filmed Heathen in here when he was fighting with Pop Scudder. So I owe Barry a war, by the way, too, yo. He was nervous though. Like, real talk, Paris was nervous, man. He was like, all right, so what should I do? I said, yo, look, Paris, this is what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna grab Pop Scudder like this. You're gonna have him on the wall. You're gonna give him the business like he was a high school bully. And you finally got his ass. And we we went through that a few cuts, a few takes, and he had other scenes to do. Normally, she's been on my set, and you know I would recast somebody in a heartbeat. But I refused to recast Paris. So what I did was I left his story open.
Okay,
His story continues in Heathen.
okay.
And he's not just an associate producer, he's also an executive producer. I've already committed to giving royalties to his kids.
That is beautiful.
That's right.
That's
And
beautiful.
anyone
Thank
that-
you. Thank you.
Oh, not written in stone.
Now, I never seen it, but
Yeah.
people told me that Paris had some roles and he was named something.
Executive producer.
But I mean, I wanna hear
Actually,
from
it
the-
was
the
pretty
horses.
good. I have seen the scenes and they're pretty good. And they're
I gotta
on
hear from the
YouTube.
horses now.
So what could we find like your previous movies that you've done?
So one thing about me, they you know, I'm not a perfectionist, but it has to be right. So Hope is Romantic was supposed to come out this year, as well as Keys and Cuffs, my first two releases. But I released Keys and Cuffs before The Badge. That's a prequel to Keys and Cuffs. I'm actually Regina's on set with
Correct. As I am,
Spicy's
and
on
I
the
am
set.
gonna be
with
next scene.
a few times for Hope is Romantic. Total reshoot. Shot totally in Cincinnati, not in Maryland this time. And it came out, it was 10,000 before, now it's like 100,000. So I'm gonna be releasing that around Valentine's Day. With God's blessings, I'll be releasing that Valentine's Day. I'm just still thinking about this. This Paris was good. You know, it's always good ones. I did the street life for a lot of years. I've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot of shit in the street that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna ever question God, so I'm not supposed to. So whatever plan God got for me, I guess my street hustling, my shootouts, everything that's part of that street life, it just negates everything that God got planned for me. So when people like Paris got to succumb to it wasn't even the streets, he was at work, man. You know what I'm saying? But then I gotta look at it like, okay, this is a mental illness thing from what I'm hearing about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
But it was a legal household because he should have been hiring
exactly.
people without.
We had this conversation. I know Ms. Kimberly,
You know what I'm
trust
saying?
me. And that's you have to speak off camera because that's the people I would go. Just, you know, but you got to keep your composure.
Yeah.
You got to be strong for his kids, you know, and for the family, especially for Barry and Jordan. Jordan is still dealing with it. And like I told Jordan, I'm gonna tell you something, like
it's hard. People think that, you know, once a person passes, and it might be a year go away or whatever, 6 months, it's still in your heart. It never leaves.
I recently lost my mom.
It
So
never leaves.
a few years ago, and I'm still dealing. I haven't even processed the loss of my mom yet.
Yes. And we don't go seek counseling.
No.
So
We try to do something to cover it up.
yeah, we try to do something to cover up, basically.
Right.
That's true.
That's what I've been doing, covering up and just staying away and just try to have your own peace of mind, because sometimes it's not good for you to get out there and you still on that. You know what I mean? You don't want to put that negativity. It's not negativity. You just don't want to put that vibe on that other person because you're going through something. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to have that peace to yourself to make sure, you know, you're right to get back to your normal. You know what I mean? Because if you can't get back to your normal, you know, it's because it's gonna be in your face every day.
But you know
It's never
Spicy?
gonna go away.
What I did was, like, let's take Jordan for instance, right? If no one in that room can comprehend what Jordan's going through, I can.
Right.
Losing my mom, not being able to
It's-
process
it's-
yet,
yes.
and then now, you know, y'all gonna be the first people to hear this publicly. You know, I had to leave here, last week or 2 weeks ago? I had to leave immediately, shut production down because my brother was unresponsive. So now, I just lost my mom not too long ago. Now I'm about to lose my brother, who's been unresponsive up to today. He just woke up today. Remember, I was texting out there.
Yeah.
I was texting because no one let me know my brother woke up, except my cousin Shay, who just went to the hospital today when he was out there speaking. So I want to thank God because I prayed, asked, and now my brother's awake. He's not the woodwork yet, but let me tell me he loved me. These are the kind of things that when Jordan's going through what she's going through, I can relate. And that's why I said, Jordan, no matter. I saw her post one day and she came on set. You were there. I think you were there when she was there. And I said, yo, don't worry about who cannot comprehend what you're going through or don't want to deal with. It was something like that along the lines. If y'all remember the post, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't, so I'm not really on Facebook.
So-
It's not on there. I'll post and I get out, because I'm so busy.
So I said to her, yo, work through it. You will never get over it, but you can work through it. And that's,
Now you mean somebody else don't feel
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
You know
So-
what I mean? Because sometimes other people won't feel that.
yeah,
And they don't know what you're going through
exactly,
at that time because they're thinking about themselves.
exactly.
So when that happens, you have to and it's okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's hard. It's very hard.
So now Jordan's in my movie Sugar Daddy. So,
That's
you know,
another one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we feel that here too.
I was just talking about that.
It had to be done. It had to be done because that was my way of saying, yo, I gotta help her. And for my way of helping her is having her work through it. You know, at her own pace, but to keep her around something to try to keep her mind going in another direction. Because anyone that doesn't see how much she loves her brother or love her brother, they're a goddamn fool. And if, no matter what you're going through, if the people around you are supposed to be those people around you,
Right.
then they go through it with you. And I just. Well, anyway, so Eden, Sugar Daddy, Hopeless Romantic, Keys and Cuffs are all coming out for 2023.
Okay.
So which one is the first, Stephen?
Either or gloves and cuffs.
Hopeless Romantic.
Okay, so that's in February. So
February.
I want to have you back the first week in February. I gotta cut you short because I have another guest on. But I appreciate you. Congratulations on
I want to keep in touch with
your
you.
success.
Everything.
Yeah, please make sure that you with ties so that
Because
you
I
know,
was
help another
I
brother.
was with a school and they wasn't showing me the business aspect of filming or nothing. They was basically making me watch YouTube
You
videos.
could have just interned on the set. Nobody
The school wasn't giving us that that
Kind of
good.
material.
So
I'm doing
I
a
was-
documentary right now for the King of Diamonds.
Okay,
Which
because I
is
was
actually my jeweler. And when I continue that documentary after the holidays, that's another release we got coming out, documentary. And I got a science fiction that I'm distributing.
You just make a list
Yeah,
and
so-
give it to Spicy and we'll get you back on there to promote.
But yeah, February be great because I'm going to be speaking February 9th at the Ohio Media School.
Okay.
at the Cincinnati location.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll come up there.
yeah.
So I thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I can't-
I just had knee surgery as well, so I know what you're going through.
Thank you, thank you.
You are.
Appreciate you. Good luck to you, success. Pick up a brother.
Because I'm all for it. Like this is I got.
And when you want to come on and promote your show, call us up. It was Spicy. You're welcome.
And you can definitely follow my Instagram and everything.
I probably am. I just don't get on there often.
Mikey J NYC.
NYC. I think I
It's
see Mikey J. I
Yeah,
just
NYC underscore.
No,
I think you got 2
MIKEY,
pages too.
JAYNYC. My other page is Michael Stephen Paul. My name.
Okay, I probably don't have it. It should give it to me. And I'll try to see what I can see. I'm just terribly busy, but I thank you. We need more time like this.
I can play whatever role you need me to play.
Well, let's not forget, I did offer her a role.
Uh-uh.
Remember? I said, let's see what we can do, Miss Kimberly.
No, it wasn't Miss.
Oh, no, just shoot at her boutique.
Yeah.
That's what it was, to shoot at your boutique.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
When you coming?
Well, I can definitely use it now. So.
Let me know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
It was nice meeting you, Mr.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my
Thank you.
information.
So we're gonna take a break, y'all. This is Mikey J. Mikey J, you got any last words? And tell them where they can reach you at and your platforms and everything.
Sure. Y'all can definitely reach me at Mikey J NYC on Instagram or Michael Stephen Paul on Instagram. You can definitely reach me at Facebook, Mikey J, Michael Stephen Paul. YouTube is AIGNEAFG. And you can just Google me. Mikey J.
Thank you.
God bless. Keep your heads up.
Right.
Happy holidays, happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let me run a couple.
my, oh no, it's not that.
Try to drag it up there again, because sometimes it does that. It was doing that with hers. You might have to drag it to a different track.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lady Devine from Fashion Talk. I want you to tune in every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. and listen to all the fashion trends, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear on Busy One Radio. I dare you to be different. It's divine.
It's divine, y'all. We still here. We want to thank Mikey Jay for coming in and sharing all the music and films that he got coming up. It's like films at the films at the films. So he got a lot going on in Cincinnati. A lot of times people don't even think about coming to film in Cincinnati or having a business because us in Cincinnati don't support each other. So no, we gotta have somebody come all the way from New York before we support somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I say this to say that, but we got to get us together. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of work to do. 2023 coming up, and how many people know about Kwanzaa? Huh? Y'all probably haven't even told your children about Kwanzaa, and that, you know, that's pretty bad. And so I have some ladies here, Miss Leah and her sister, they gonna tell us about what Kwanzaa is, y'all. And I need y'all to spread this information about what Kwanzaa is, okay? And before I do that, I wanna make sure y'all know about my products, Lady Devine made products. I have a detangler leave-in treatment. I have body butter. I have lipo in a jar. It really works. I'm not selling this just to be selling it. This is stuff that really works. So this with the detox, the melon detox, I guarantee you, if you take this and use this, wrap yourself twice a day, watch your diet, don't eat nothing white, don't leave out the pork and the beef, drink your gallon of water. In 30 days, I guarantee you're going, not 30 days, I'm sorry, 90 days, you're going to lose 30 pounds. So, and you got to do a little exercise, you know, walk for 30 minutes, do something, kick your legs for 30 minutes, do something. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. Don't expect, nobody has no product that is a miracle worker, because if they tell you this, they're lying. It takes this plus this. It's a combination that's gonna help you with the rest of your life. And we gotta get healthy, y'all, because we got diabetes, we got heart disease, we got high blood pressure, because we're not eating the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together, get your children together, put that discipline in the home. Get them fathers being fathers. I ain't bite my tongue. Them fathers being fathers, because that's what's happening in our community, and that's why we got so many killings. Our babies killing our babies, and I'm tired of hearing it. For real, it's sad. It's sickening. It's sickening. So my last product is my scalp therapy for those who are looking to regrow their follicles in their hair, and you might not know what that is, but look it up. Your edges. Use this scalp therapy and it helps. And I'm not trying to get rich out for this. These products are $15. I want to make the community better. I have these lipo bands that's $30. I have let's see, saran wrap that's $20. The wrap is a thermal wrap that helps in burning the fat. You got to help yourself before I can help you. We have some comforters. This is Louis Vuitton. We got all kind of comforters. It's on Facebook. But without further ado, we're gonna introduce Ms. Leah, and she's gonna tell us what Kwanzaa is. Because I dare you to tell your babies what Kwanzaa is. It's important. Let's go, Ms.
Greetings, Habari Ghani, which means
Jima,
what's the
Habari
news?
Ghani.
Yes, that's a response. Thank you for inviting me.
That's what we were supposed to say?
The response was Ujima, Habari Ghani, because this is the third day of Kwanzaa.
So say it again.
Habari Ghani,
And we're supposed to say
Ujima, Habari Ghani,
Ujima Habari Ghani.
which means the news is Habari Ghani, Ujima. Ujima is collective works and responsibility.
Okay.
The third day of Kwanzaa.
So you got that? Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Come on. I want everybody to say it.
Habari Ghani.
Ujima
Habari Ghani.
Thank you. We got it.
It's one.
All right, Swahili. Okay, so tell us about
she's
Kwanzaa.
filming.
Where Kwanzaa come from?
Kwanzaa was created in 1966 by Dr. Malala Karenga. You know, it's a celebration of family, community, and culture. He saw that our people needed something other than a Christmas, that we can come together because it's like a family reunion. And during Kwanzaa, we revisit, you know, the past to create a better future. So Kwanzaa is a celebration of us. We come together. Well, he came up with these 7 principles. The first principle was Umoja, which means unity. Leah is self-determination. Ujima is collective works and responsibility. Ujima is cooperative economics. Nia is purpose. Uumba is creativity. And Imani is faith. So doing
That was 7.
Yeah.
Can you repeat them?
Umoja is unity. Leah is self-determination. Ujima is collective works and responsibility. Ujima is cooperative economics. Nia is purpose. Uumba is creativity. And Imani is faith.
Thank you. Y'all heard that. I really need y'all to pay attention and to educate your children on what this means, because this is important. This is us. This is us. And we're not paying attention. If our young people knew more about Kwanzaa, it may be less death in the streets. Teach them something. I'm really tired. I am.
We are.
I really am.
You know, and Kwanzaa has actually been celebrated in Cincinnati for 46 years. Although it was created in 1966 by Malala Karenga, here in Cincinnati, we've been celebrating annually. You know, and we are part of a 7-day committee, the Cincinnati Citywide. So what we do is have 7. We try to go to 7 different locations. If not, we use some of the locations once or twice at a time. So this year, our first location was at the Woodline Recreation Center. That was on December 26th.
We were there.
Yes. Did you have a good time?
I didn't actually come, but Melanie did the table. Yes.
It was amazing. I had a wonderful time, and the Amani, you know, I took clips of, there were 2 posters out there, and so that they stuck out.
Oh,
Yeah,
the posters. Yeah, those
Yes.
were, we want to thank Romac, Sister Torlene Turner or O'Neill and her husband for doing those for us. You know, those are nice. And so every year we take those to the various locations to set them up.
Yeah.
So me and Twilling go way, way back. I might have been about 20 something when I met Twilling, and beautiful lady.
Yes, very.
Spirit inside and out. You know what I mean?
Our whole family.
Yes, her whole family, you're right. So shouts out to Miss Toyland. That's my baby. Yes. And she got a big project coming up too. And she need to get on this airways. Toy, give me a call so you can talk about redoing this art center. All right?
The Romac. The
That's what it's
Robert O'Neill Multicultural Arts Center.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a part of the Seaway Ponds Committee also,
Mm-hmm.
along with Sister Pan African Coalition and the Conscious Mind Study Group.
And that, that's the type of stuff that Toilet has always been involved in. And it's nothing like being able to do every day what you like to do.
Yes.
So I know she's very happy. She has a nice, loving husband. Her parents brought her up well, but she can do what she loves to do every day. And that's what I want to do in my life. I'm tired of giving others my time that don't appreciate it. So I'm striving to do that. Yes, this is my year. This is my year. I'm striving to do that. So
that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
Become our own entrepreneurs.
Yes,
Instead of getting up and doing for making other
Yes.
for other folks, we want to make our own.
and it's unfortunately that we have to rely on us to support us because it's not in our community. I don't know. It's not even in our DNA for some reason. We're not supporting each other.
It's there. I just think that we don't appreciate one another. We don't appreciate. I wouldn't appreciate the talent that you bring, and you wouldn't appreciate the talent that I bring. I think that we don't appreciate. I think once we get over there and see that we're all equal and that we're all one,
Right.
and that we can barter and shop for one another and build together, that's one of the principles of bonds and stuff. But I just think that and I don't want to keep saying it's gonna take time. We need to do what we need to do now.
Now,
And we need to get with life.
because take time.
Yeah.
Each one, teach one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I love your outfit. Do you see the boots?
Yeah.
Girl, talking about fashion. Woo! That's bad. That is bad. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we got time. You got some fashion news for us?
Yes, I do. I do.
This is who we call Black Ties here, this stage name.
Like the black tie.
Yeah, and he's part of our cast. So he got some knowledge for us.
Okay, so
I'll share.
you can share. Go, you could take it. Go ahead. Okay, so with fashion, what I've been seeing lately is everybody's comfortable. It's
You
nice.
see this?
That's comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's beautiful. But everybody's been comfortable within themselves, and I've been loving the fashion. I've been like having everybody expressing themselves. I try to look like the next person. I've been just watching the trends on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm loving how a lot of people are just being comfortable in their own skin with the fashion. Just me, I'm big on color coordination, and I've been seeing how people collide with it, and it's like that's what you're supposed to do. The men fashion has really changed. Everybody's getting back from the baggy look to the classic look, which I love. I like the.
So what's the classic? What's the classic look?
The nice button up, the suit to tie, the Dockers, the slacks, and
Are they the tight pants?
I'm gonna say fit. I'm not gonna say
Fitted,
tight. I'm gonna say altered.
At the ankle? too?
Yes. See, I'm big on when you wear the dress pants, they come up a little bit to show your ankle.
Show your style?
Yes, a little bit. I like the fitted look. Not tight, but fitted, like real altered. I've been like how some guys been getting to that, switching over from the big baggy t-shirts, the drooping and the draws showing to toning it up and actually looking like.
So you're seeing more?
Yeah, I'm seeing more men.
I still see the young guys doing it.
This may be I'm gonna say my viewing of my social media platform, or how I look at it. I mean, a lot of people that I know have switched and altered and changed. I like that look, or I'm gonna start doing this look, which I feel like is a cool look. Bring it back because you can't do much when your pants are that
Right.
So I'm actually understanding that. A lot of women is covering themselves up, and less is more. So I've been actually liking the way fashion has altered and changed. That's where I'm at with it. Yes.
That's good. That's good. Because every time I see a young man that has their pants that I try to tell them, do you understand what that means?
Yeah, where sagging came from and all of that.
So, and a lot of them they don't know. So they just following somebody, because I won't even call it no trend. I'm like, they following somebody. And that's not right.
My daddy always told me, depends on your ground, and you gotta move fast. How you gonna move fast? And you gotta keep holding yourself up.
You can.
Because my dad is a big dresser. He don't wear gym shoes. He wear work boots and dress shoes and suits and big, hats and big rings. So he taught me like that's not what a woman looks at. See, he said the first thing a woman looks at is their shoes on up.
That's
Main
true.
thing that y'all look at is fingernails, teeth, and shoes.
Yep,
If those three dirty, they know you don't keep yourself with.
exactly.
So I had to keep that
It's
more.
a negative.
Like I used to be okay, make sure the nails okay. The shoes, so it was like my dad really put me into the fashion world. You don't wear that with that color, that don't match. So it'd be like, okay. So that's where I got it from.
But I can tell you this, the old school, they can dress.
Yes.
My daddy, he
I
outdressed
love to see them with their hats on and their suits on.
Bright colors.
Ooh, it's smelling good.
Yeah, that's another thing.
What?
My daddy- See, because I used to think like, man, you treat me how to be a girl. And I used to go off that narrative like, men don't need cologne. Men don't need, he'd be like, you ain't me and them little boys. So I had to think about it, like, you is getting older, don't know one girl want no man smelling like sweat or outside or just complete wrong or foul. So I had to get my lotions and all that together. So I'm like, oh, when I see somebody walk past, like, you smell good, I was like, oh, that's what you I do it like, okay, keep yourself together. So that's why I try to teach my nieces and nephews and younger youth, like, keep yourself together. Especially with the ladies, I tell them, you don't gotta open up everything to, sometimes you do. I do what makes you feel, but you don't have to do it all the time. Or don't embarrass yourself with it. Like, be respectful when you do it. You can show off your, but don't have it to where like women looking like, okay, that's too much. Like, I want you to get complimented by the women like that. That look nice. Don't have the women like, now she knows she shouldn't put all that on.
Now, y'all ever been anywhere and you seen a woman that looks nice, head to toe, and you compliment, you say, hey, Miss Lady, that you looking good, you looking really nice, and they be like,
Like they know they
back in my head, I was like, well, I'm just trying to be nice.
what is going on? We can't compliment each other no more.
They feel like, oh, I know I look good. Oh, I
try
know
to
it.
give
And it's
you
like,
a
accept the compliment. Somebody can tell me, I like the way you put that together. Thank you. It took me some time. But I'm not gonna act like I'm higher than the next or I'm all Bruce Almighty. I don't like people like that.
I feel like this new generation is just like that.
That's it.
They
This
feel
new
like they
generation is
up there.
It's
They
just too
feel
much
like they-
judgmental.
Mhm.
And it
I'm
shouldn't
not a
be
judgmental
that
person.
much judgmental in our community anyway, because we are beautiful regardless.
Yes.
But, and I feel like, and when you judging another person, there's something wrong with
With you.
you.
Yeah.
That's why you're judging another person. So
Mhm.
I
tell people,
don't like judging. Like,
live in your
it's
truth.
just not cool not to judge.
Live in your full effect. That's why I wanted to start this clothing brand called Life Imperial. It's called Living in Full Effect. It's there for live up to your best element and your best era. So whatever you're going through, live it in full effect. Whatever you're doing, live it in full effect, and I support whoever you're doing. Whatever you got going, I'm not gonna knock you. Belittle you, no one or nothing. I support everybody. This generation don't do that. It's a popularity.
And not even that, everybody is different. Everybody is not meant to be the same. So with that being said, I feel like if you be you, and then everybody else can be them. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that next person, because that next person is doing something totally than you doing, and it could mean something to you just a little bit, but not a lot. But transfer, it's okay, and don't judge. It's not okay to judge how anybody looks. Like,
So, thank you.
could be the most unfortunate people that don't have anything, and it's like they already feel less than what they are.
I like to encourage them people, like, you got it.
Right.
All you gotta do is have faith, and I like to give people pointers and suggestions and stuff on
Uplift
how to
them.
build themselves.
Right.
Even if they don't take it, they know that they got somebody in their corner that's gonna help them or uplift them.
Mhm.
I don't sit there, nobody's story is something for me to go talk about. So if we conversate on something, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, I'm pushing you. Rather you feel low, I'm gonna make sure you feel high.
Right.
So I don't care if I gotta stop what I'm doing to uplift you, because some people mentality they will conflict. So you gotta at least, they gotta know like, nah, I got one person that understands me, that got my back. So I try to be that one person for a lot of people, like, well, you Kyle, talk to me about anything and uplift or whether you feel like the situation is gonna fall. I'm like, nah, they, go about it this way. That way you can have an understanding or a better view on what's going on.
Mhm.
And then I'm not looking for no gratification, no reward. I want to see you happy. I'm rooting for you from a distance, whether it's from a distance or up close.
Well, I love all you guys. Y'all all are beautiful.
Thank you.
We love you
And
too,
y'all
Spicy.
Thank you. But y'all, I'm just loving it. And when I was seeing her, I was like, I was online just putting out everything that was all natural and everything else. And I'm just like, you put everybody together, ain't no telling y'all can come up with some beautiful stuff.
So what else, Miss Leah, do you want?
That sounds like Kwanzaa.
Hey, yes, that is Kwanzaa. Can you explain what
Kwanzaa
Kwanzaa is?
responsibility.
Yes.
Now, is Kwanzaa just a African American thing? Is it something just for us?
Yeah, it's basically for it's African American and African celebration. So it started. I say you can go over in Kenya and Tanzania, where it kind of he took the idea from, and then he found those 7 principles, which I mean we can use that as a value system. It's called a black value system to live by. Black value system, yeah, to live by. And I just think we need something. It's not a religious celebration; it's a cultural celebration of family community. Okay, we just need a value system. We need to know that there's hope. Yeah. Instead of thinking that it's over. That's a lot of mentality it's over. That anyway.
Yeah. It's hopelessness. Our children are facing hopelessness. And it's very sad.
It's changing, time for change. It just, Kwanzaa helps. It helps me every year. I get so excited. I've been excited about Christmas Kwanzaa like I used to do Christmas.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Do people substitute Kwanzaa for Christmas?
No,
Or they do both?
a lot of people do both.
Okay.
Kwanzaa is just a culture thing for us. It's a family reunion. We come together, we reflect on the past, and we look to build for change for the future. That's simple as that. Awesome.
With the food and all that.
Goodness, yes.
I want the food.
Everything.
Yes, it's so nice.
Well, we had one year we had a taste of Africa.
Oh my
So
God.
various countries, we just had food from
Yes.
all over.
Yes.
Nigeria.
Yes.
So when are you doing that again?
Yeah.
They do a taste of everything else.
Yes.
We need that.
Yes.
Yearly.
What we do.
Yes.
Maybe we can do that for Black Wall Street.
Yes.
That's gonna be the 18th of February.
That's the new store that just came.
It's a new store.
I think it's a new store that's called Black Wall Street.
Is this new?
Yes, downtown.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Yep. So
I live in Birmingham.
Oh, do you?
Birmingham,
Okay.
Alabama. But I live here too. I do events. and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Because you just did an event here. Yes. It was a 2-day event, right?
The Kwanzaa?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
Kwanzaa
you
is
just
the 26th until January the 1st.
Okay.
It's for 7 days.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be
7
days.
yeah, tomorrow we'll be at December 29th. We'll be at Sweet Sister Splash.
Okay.
And Zingerberg that does the Afro Swag.
Okay.
We'll be at a location, 1218 Sycamore Street from 4 to 7. And then the 30th will be at Greater Cincinnati Foundation, down at 720 Pete Rose Way. That's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then also we're doing a Leah throwback. We're having a Kwanzaa party at the Greenwich.
Okay. Oh, at the Greenwich. That's the family bar I used to go to. That's my best
I haven't
friend.
been there.
Yes.
I didn't even know it was still open.
Yeah.
That's a family bar. They did it up too. It's very nice. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes, it's very nice. They redid everything.
So what are you doing there?
On Friday, December 30th, we'll be there from 8 until close.
Yeah.
So you having vendors?
No, the brothers wanted to just have a party.
Yes.
So we just don't party.
And it's a family.
So
Yes.
you bringing
Let's come
that?
together.
You bringing that?
We
food?
might have some food.
Come on, let's have some.
Just have some.
Please, I just asked you
What's
out
what's
there.
your favorite meal that you like?
I'm a
to prepare?
vegetarian.
Girl,
Yes, I do.
it's my favorite.
I like cabbage. I like green beans. I have my own style. I like Ethiopian food.
Mhm.
We love Ethiopian.
Yes, we do.
So one day I prepared some Ethiopian food, right? I went to do this one dish that consisted of, what was the berry? And I went and got 16 different herbs to make it, right?
Oh,
So, yeah, because I was attending an Ethiopian church, so I got to the church and I was talking to the lady. She was like, but this tastes just like our food here. How did you do that? I said, well, I went and got the 16 different herbs and mix them up. She said, 16 different herbs. You can just go over to Western Hills and get the one bag of berry.
Oh, really? The Berber.
Berber, yes. And I got 16 different herbs.
So
to
then
make it.
explain to the listeners what the Berber.
It's like a hot sauce. Okay, but the powder.
Yeah.
And they use it to mix in with the lentils of bread and other things to make it spicy looking.
And where'd you say?
What do they those beans, that red green juice?
Yeah. Oh, Shira.
Sure. She's an Ethiopian person.
Okay.
And so where do you get that at?
Over, what's the name?
It's the Mercato that's on Queen City Avenue.
Okay.
And what is it called again?
Berber.
The
Berber.
Berry.
Okay.
Mhm.
What you fixing time?
I'm gonna get it together.
We gonna try some stuff.
I'm at 3 in the morning, like, ooh, I will search YouTube, like, and so I'm gonna go home and search Ethiopian food for somebody else.
Oh, so you bring her some samples next Wednesday.
I can try to. I ain't gonna tell you if it's gonna be good or not. I'm give you my day. Go find Claus and say, well, look, I didn't know it was
Let
that.
us know we need the picture and we waiting on that.
Yes,
We waiting on
yes.
that. That's good.
'Cause, I went down south and they was making stuffed chicken, and I was on YouTube like, how did they get the collard greens in the chicken bowl on there? It was
They
just-
did stuffed chicken.
Yeah, they did. He had gave me a sample of stuffed chicken. One had jambalaya in there, another one had macaroni and greens in it.
So he cut it open.
Yeah,
right?
but it was
And
like
he
a
put-
chicken
I
leg.
seen
Alright.
I seen it
yeah.
on Steve Harvey first. So when we went down south, they showed like they actually had that. And I just wanted to see. They cut it open and it was falling out. I was just like, this,
Wow.
the art of food. It's just so
And
love.
you can do fish like that too.
Yeah.
You
I
can
seen
put
that.
two fillets together and you can stuff it with whatever you want to stuff it with. And it's like you take 2 chicken breasts and you can stuff it however you want to stuff it in. You stick,
Oh,
put your needle in there, put all your juices in there. You want to put it in there so it can be juicy instead of dry when it comes out. So yeah,
Wow.
yes.
I ain't good at stuffing, so I
Look,
I do some basic stuff for my group homes. I'll be like, what y'all want? Chili? They be like, Miss Gill, we want some of that chili. We want some beans. I do beans every week. Every week we have Great Northern or pinto beans. They love them. They love them. Chili. They'll do some chicken voilage. There's something, I'm not no gourmet cook, but they love my food. You know what I mean? So they be like, hey.
He just talking about being creative with what you
Yes.
get, right?
yes, ma'am.
Taking it
It's
to
the
another
art.
level.
Take
Taking
it
it to
to
another
another
visual.
Yes.
'Cause I've seen that.
It's
done.
just
I
the
was
art
like,
and the food, like how you like the caterings. I give a shout out to all them too because they be doing their thing, especially when you're trying to redo something. Like sometimes you tired of tasting the same thing all the time. You want something different. So you try to put the art into your food to make it look good, to make you want to eat it too. And sometimes don't get discouraged by the food that looks nasty because it's not nasty. It could be delicious.
It's just the
Yeah.
presentation
Like,
on how they
yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
I
It
actually
is.
just tried, for Christmas, we did seafood. So I did catfish and I did stuffed catfish with like
Did
the
you?
spinach and the cheese and stuff.
Yes, that's
So it was my first time
yes.
trying it. I had seen the recipe on Facebook and I was like, I want to try this. So since we were doing seafood, I was like, I'm gonna do the stuffed catfish and everybody loved it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make it again. I'm gonna bring some and you.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'll make some.
I'm a big
It was
foodie.
my
I like
first
it.
time, so it was trial and error, but I got it together and it was pretty good actually.
So Miss Spicy, do you have anything for us What's trending in the fashion?
So the
world?
trend for the winter season is the fur coats, the vest fur coats with the boots, thigh high boots, and the leather material. Like I don't know what's going on with that, but the leather is cool for the winter
And the
season.
church look, the church.
Yes,
look with
and not even and not even that. Like
So the fur, the boots with the fur, and the
yes,
matching coat,
yes, and your leather underneath. So you
and the leather.
just like you have the shorts, the leather shorts, and you have the leather vest with it, or you can have the leather like whole cut, half cut shirts with your fur boots. Like it's hot.
I've been seeing a lot of the leather leggings.
Yes,
and
yes.
stuff that they wear.
And you know they have the whole bodies
boot.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, hot. I'm loving those
I
right
seen
now.
that.
Yes.
But the thing about okay, say you're size 6, right? Down there,
right.
But up here you might be a size 20.
Or
how does that?
yes.
How that's gonna work?
Right. I don't know, but
we'll figure it out.
Yes, we gonna figure it out.
It's
Yeah.
random,
But you know,
go so far.
I feel like the upper part should be one size fit all.
No, you can't do that.
You probably can, and you just have different size shoes.
Well, you have different size shoes, but how we do one size up here?
Yeah, you can do one size
I feel like
fit
it's
all.
gonna depend on the material.
Like it can stretch
what
to
it is.
your.
Yeah.
How can a small stretch to a 3X?
I mean, you never like the
depending on the material.
One
yes,
size
the
does not
material.
fit
Yes.
all, y'all.
I feel like they should have it to where like.
It might, and you never know. See, we try to be experimenting here.
So I seen
So-
it and I was like, I need to order something. And I started thinking like, well, how do they know how my upper is?
Right.
Or how long
Right.
do I
You have
need
to
my
need-
boot?
Right.
That's just like women with the thicker hips and the smaller waist. It's hard for them to find their actual size in like jeans and pants. They either got to get it too big where it's too big in the thighs and small
Well, then
fits
the
you in the waist,
waist.
or it fits you in the waist and it's too big and So
Yes. So I guess we got to get customer size, custom to.
that's why we have Divine Lux
period.
with
Yeah.
the custom
Right.
fit.
Right.
Yes, custom fit. Yes, I don't know about the boots though.
Yeah, girl, we gonna figure out something. Like we that's what we got a brain for. So whatever, we gonna figure that out. One size fit all.
That's not.
Not even.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I am actually gonna buy a sewing machine and start sewing and making Lady Divine's their own items.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready to go to a different level. In 2023, that's where it is. But I don't know about them boots, girl.
We gonna try that out. We don't care how many times we gotta go through it to figure it out.
Trial and error.
Yes, we got to.
And they're very expensive. Yes. They're very expensive.
And I think you know what I think it's like
Almost
the
like
stocking
$100.
material too. The stocking, because I have some boots like made like that.
Do you? With the stockings?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
It's the size.
Okay, you
and
wearing those next week, right?
I wore them on Women of Excellence.
Nah, we need to see them again.
So how did they stay up?
They stayed. They
do
just
have
fit it.
a elastic or have
Yeah.
a string or something?
Yeah.
They have the ones too that have like a sweater material
Yes.
that can go all the way up the thigh
Mhm.
too. I've seen
Yes.
so many different style boots,
Yes.
thigh high,
Yes.
that are
Yes.
different material
Mhm.
that will fit people, but it just also depends on your body type and what
Yeah.
you're comfortable wearing too.
So we gonna wrap this up. Any closing words?
Oh, let
Miss
me
Leah, go ahead.
give you the last few days of Kwanzaa.
I'm hoping I can make it to the Greenwich.
That's on
What kind of music?
Friday.
And what kind of music they
It
gonna
might be
play?
a combination of Afrobeat, reggae, and some R&B.
Oh, that's gonna be
Ooh.
nice.
And who is
I like to
DJing?
just
You
sit
know what?
down.
I'm still trying to see who I'm gonna pick from. Cause I gotta
A couple.
So tell us the events again.
Okay. Well, we're already on to the third day. So tomorrow will be at Sweet Sister Splash. That's December the 29th. From 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. That's 1218 Sycamore Avenue. And then on the 30th, we'll be at the Greater Cincinnati Foundation. That's 720 Pete Rose Way. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. And also on that day, the 30th, we'll be doing the Leah Throwback Party at the Greenwich, and that's from
Now, why is it called Leah Throwback?
This Leah is the purpose. Leah means
Right.
purpose. So the purpose for us partying, I guess.
That's right.
Okay.
I
I like
like
that. I like
Yes.
So, but
And what's the attire is like the African
no, it's come as you feel.
Okay,
That's right.
okay.
As you feel. Yeah, it's just a cream, just from 8 to about, into clothes. And then the 31st will be at the Astroturf. That's
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
that's on Macmillan and
Yeah.
Gilbert. And Gilbert.
So what you doing there?
We're doing Kwanzaa there. We're
Okay.
doing Kwanzaa. I know we're gonna have a fashion show there. We're gonna have art exhibit there. So the girls are in and her family gonna be doing that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then at the same, that's from 11 to 4 p.m. And then at the same time, we're doing something at the children at Royalty Herbs Relaxation Boutique at 3960 Montgomery Road. So we'll be there from 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. It's mostly for the children.
Okay.
And then, that's the 31st. So now on the first day, we'll be at the Heads Up Trading Company downtown on Spring Grove, 2700 Spring Grove Avenue, Suite 1600. So that'll be the final day of Kwanzaa on January 1st from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Sister, how you know all this information in your head?
Because I did all the flyers.
You
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Because I did all the flyers.
And I got all the flyers all by
And I'll be
myself.
doing the
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
The calling of the people. And
Yeah.
Well, I hope that I can make something here this weekend. And I just love your outfit.
Yes.
You gotta show it. And any closing words? Because what we do when we leave out of here, when we close the show, we do a Soul Train line.
Oh.
So, y'all gotta
Bring it on, bring it on.
Hey.
I mean, just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? That's enjoy life. Be all that you can be in the time that you have on this earth.
Help one
Be
another.
happy.
We thank you for being a part of this. I hope y'all learned
Right.
about Kwanzaa.
That's right.
Thanks for tuning in to Fashion Talk. And we're gonna get ready to take it on out of here. Let me find something good.
So that means you're gonna have 2 events on Gilbert.
One.
No, Greenwich and.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know the family that
All righty.
they're
So thanks again for tuning in, y'all. Make sure y'all order y'all products from Divine Love, y'all. Support the Black people, period. I mean, it don't have to be me, but support a Black business. You know what I mean? We got to change some things in this world, in this Cincinnati. Too many of our young people is getting just blown out of here for no reason. And it's all for the wrong reason. You know what I mean? Put up your dudes. What happened to fight? Y'all don't know how to fight no more. What's wrong with y'all? I don't understand.
Or just come together and talk about it. Sometimes the situation be so small.
Yeah, you ain't even talk. You ain't even communicate.
My motto is now.
Yeah, you was.
Mine too.
Right.
You can have that. You got it.
Yeah.
No fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna do this Soul Train line. I can't participate, y'all. But I thank y'all again for y'all prayers and everybody who's lended a hand, because it's been a rough 2 weeks. It's been rough. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna come out of here with Supersonic. How about that? Y'all remember that? Supersonic. It's on
It's up. I turned it up. You might have to drag it to a different one if it's not working. Did you drag it up? Try to drag it up to the top one. This is crazy. And this is on. And I have to choose a different song if it's not playing. Oh, they all playing at one time. You have to stop them all. Click cue. Yeah.
All right. Come on, y'all. Get up and see you. Happy New Year's, y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. Come on, Ty.
So you, Miss Spicy, go ahead, go first.
Go spicy.
Go spicy. Go spicy. Go spicy. Go spicy. Hey, go time, go time, go time.
No, I don't like
Go Mary, go Mary.
Y'all tune in to Busy One Radio next Wednesday. Y'all know who we gonna have.
Yeah. And make sure y'all shop Divine Lux clothing and apparel online at www.divinelux.com. Or you can come in the boutique by appointment, 800 Compton Road, Unit 17, in Cincinnati, Ohio.
All right, there you go, Miss Leah. We want to see this outfit so trend right now.
Hey.
All right, yeah.
Go Melanie. Go Melanie. Hey.
I see that.
Oh,
He went. He went.
I went first.
You want to go again?
You want me to go again?
Okay.
Hold on. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. Now put your hands in the air, Kimberly. Say, put your hands in the air, Kimberly.
Yeah. I know. I love y'all. See y'all next week. Next week, is the premiere of Lovers and Friends. We're gonna start at 8 o'clock. And it's with me and City Kids, so that's gonna be interesting. But I love y'all. Happy New Year's. I want to welcome Tad. This is my first time meeting Tad, so I can. And we're gonna have some stuff planned for 2023.
Yeah, we got it. Me and Miss Kimberly.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this thing together.
Yeah.
Get this thing together. Y'all stay tuned. Shop Lady Devine Premium here for your body butters, your lipo, and your bed fits for 2023. You want to be hot and want to look cool? Shop Lady Devine.
You got some stuff you selling, right?
So I'm actually I'm doing a $80 pop-up shoot for anybody who needs any photography work. But I'm doing it all the way from the rest of December till March. I'm gonna do a tax exposure for people who are in the tax time. So stay tuned. I'm getting all the details together at this moment.
Thank y'all. Check me out, Facebook, Kimberly Devine Lux, because they hacked my Kimberly Devine Lux.
Say some haters.
Instagram Devine Lux. What is it?
Twitter, Lady Devine Lux.
Twitter, Lady Devine Lux.
YouTube.
YouTube Devine Lux.
I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you. Support.